We felt it was important that there should be some positive input. And we should show a situation, child-headed household, and at the same time show that there are people out there who are supporting.
I carry a condom on me all the time.
A lot of the time, what the children want to talk about is sex. They may also, while they're wanting to talk about sex, also ask questions related to sexuality and AIDS. But that is what is very interesting for us, is to actually recognize that children even of 12 years old are asking questions that are very sophisticated when it comes to sexual practice. So it also gives an indication of the audiences that we're dealing with, that we're not pitting this thing too high or too low. We're actually getting right to the spot. These children are actually, a lot of them are sexually active.
All the stories you saw here today were all true stories. Okay, none of those stories were made up.
The discussion afterwards is vital because what we want to do is we want to create dialogue between kids. We want them to talk openly and honestly about their relationships.
No, hold on. That's another myth that's going around, that there's a cure for AIDS. That there's a pill out there that cures the disease. There is no cure. There is no cure for this disease.
Yeah, right. Life is for living.
Loving and giving.
Growing and knowing the score.
Life is for seeking and finding.
It's for walking the winding road.
Shaping and making you more.
Mam Shabalala, she's the gogo. She has children, but all her kids now are dead because of AIDS. And now she has to bury her last son, who's condemned.
The heaviness of it is lightened by the humor of the man who is the funeral parlor owner, you know, who's got a particular style of interacting with his customers.
Right, the Apple means they wanted a pine box with brass handles. Yeah? You got no brass. Check here, you got plastic. Put plastic and spray. Right.
And we see from her perspective that there's a terrific burden that the people who are caregivers have to carry when the breadwinners are struck by AIDS.
I went to the Nyanga, he said, Amagama, and we slaughtered goats and goats and goats and nothing happened. And then I went to Baba Ngubale for 25 rand a bottle as if nothing happened. I don't know who's gonna bury me now.
The story is very nice, man. I can show my children all the time, must teach him about AIDS, you see.
Excellent and very relevant for life skills, especially. I'm a life skills educator, so really it did help me a lot with the material and what you staged to the learners.
We need to tour this show countrywide. It has to go. We need the funding. We've only got 100 performances that we can do. I mean, how many kids is that?
Yeah, what's CCP wear? Now you just take care of
the thing that your mama gave.
And Lionel is a very important person in Amagama Amatatu.
People used to come from far and wide to watch me play soccer now.
He got the virus. Obviously, he was something of a playboy. He says at one stage, with these eyes, I can tell you, girls were not a problem.
And all I could yell was, sticks, 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 sticks. I felt like a freaking rock star, man.
But we try to show that it can happen to anyone. I mean, he was a high-profile sportsman, contracted the disease, and his life went to pot.
You know, let me tell you a quick thing about this disease. You know, when you're working, hey, you don't think about this disease. But when you're alone at home, it's all you can think about, nah?
And he's ended up HIV positive, and he's lived with the virus for 10 years at the time of the play. And now his days are kind of done.
Now I'm trying to share with you a little bit about my life. I'm trying to tell you about how I'm living with AIDS. Until I have to die with AIDS. I'm talking about AIDS. And I'm facing
And I really think we need to have more and more shows like this for our communities, because 100 schools is like 100 shows is nothing.
Life is for living. It's for you. Life is for living. It's for you. Life is for living. It's for you.
No, this is really killing our country.
That's very nice. We've learned more about how to protect yourself, and yeah, that's very nice. Very nice. I think they must come back again for the next time because we enjoyed very much. It was lovely, and we've got so much to learn about HIV/AIDS.
Like just play around, cheat on women, thinking of that AIDS won't get us if we sleep with the virgins. So we've learned a lot.
It's a good message, because you know, like we've got an idea of what's going on. You know, how can you get it? How some people get it? You know, and what if they got it and they die? What happens to their families?